Alright people, welcome to the show. This is Aiysha here presenting. We've got a really great show on the way for you about a brand new event called Uprise by Fashion for Change. If you haven't heard of them, they're a non-profit group of ethical independent designers and models. But Fashion for Change can change more than just your wardrobe. Every penny they earn from the clothes you buy goes straight to projects overseas. It helps local communities living in poverty to build a sustainable future. These guys and girls have been working voluntary, churning out the best designs using ethical materials, giving you cutting-edge fashion that doesn't cost lives as well as money. They have been at this project for about a year now, and they kicked off 2010 with a very successful swishing event, and this year they hope to increase their success with Uprise. Now, we took to the streets, corridors and, well, anywhere that we could find people to ask them where they buy their clothes and what they know about where the clothes are made.
That Face, Zara, Jules.
Topshop, River Island and Miss Suffrages.
New Look, Primark, Cult.
That would be Primark, New Look and I think USC.
Quiz, Primark, Asda.
Republic, New Look and Primark.
Monsoon, I would say New Look, Dorothy Perkins.
Primark, Asda, New Look.
Miss Selfridge, Topshop and Primark.
Nothing.
No idea.
Not a clue. No, I don't know. No.
Well, I stood on the street and stared at all the clothes that people wear from the same shops, mostly Topshop, and I was just the same. And I wish I didn't feel so angry, sad, confused and all alone. But every plastic supermarket makes plastic faces for plastic homes. And every time I realize my country has no pride, well, how am I supposed to feel bearing that in mind? So smother me in riches, 'cause I can't work this low. Well, happiness is gluttony, I know.
I'm now joined by the co-founder and co-designer of Fashion for Change, Abigail Okunluna. Okay, if we could just jump right in, can you tell us a little bit more about the conditions that the clothes are often produced in, particularly in regards to those being sold in the UK?
Well, with a lot of clothes, a lot of it is made in sweatshops in poor conditions, especially using children, and you can get people making clothes and they're paid as little as, I don't know, maybe 10p an hour, and a lot of times they don't even know whether they're getting their wages, especially in the UK. A lot of people come to this country trying to make money in whatever way they can, and then they're exploited by people who get them working in factories, and there's no transparency in terms of wages, and they're often left at the mercy of whoever's owning the factory. Well, Fashion for Change, it's all in the name, so it's literally trying to use fashion as a way to bring about change in the lives of the world's poorest. Because a lot of people, they might not want to go to like a conference or something on fair trade. So we thought, why not use something that a lot of young people like in general, something like fashion, which is something that can get young people through the door. And then through fashion, we'll use that as a tool to kind of engage them in issues of poverty and social injustice, such as fair trade and education. So it's more like a fun, kind of creative, dynamic way of raising awareness about poverty.
Mm-hmm. And so have you been to a poverty-stricken country?
Yes, I've been to India with Platform 2, and that was 2-3 years ago. And I was volunteering in a village out there where I was mainly teaching English and raising awareness about issues such as health and HIV in the village. And I've also been to Kenya twice, once with my organisation, United for Change, and another time with Christian Aid again, and that was working on HIV-related projects and climate change.
Okay. So can you tell us a bit about this, the Uprise? Can you tell us about that?
So Uprise is literally about taking the audience on a journey of change. So at the start, in order for change to happen, there has to be some sort of exploitation. So Uprise is about exposing different exploitation, such as fair trade, education, and child soldiers, and taking the audience on that journey to kind of be like, you know what, I'm not going to stand for this. And that's what Uprising is all about, is kind of seeing the exploitation, but saying, I'm going to stand up, I'm going to get loud, I'm going to shout, and I'm not going to stand still, basically, and just watch as this exploitation happens, but I'm going to do something, and we're going to unite together to make a difference. So that's what the whole show is about, and we're going to try and raise awareness about that through like a fashion show. We've got African drumming, we've got drama pieces, dance, videos, and stuff like that, all to raise awareness about these key messages through a fun, creative way.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
So, since founding Fashion for Change, what has the team achieved?
We've done quite a lot. So we've launched the fair trade clothing line, and that was brought out of the need. We've done like a lot of market research, mainly amongst young people, and a lot of them didn't actually know you could buy fair trade clothing. And some of the few that did know you could, they didn't know where they could buy them. And a lot of them also said that if they did know where you could buy them, it was often way too expensive. So what we've done as a result of that, we created our own fair trade clothing line, which is A, very affordable, and B, it's very kind of just bold and youthful. So we've got statements on our on like our t-shirts and hoodies and stuff like that, which promote social action. So one of the statements is change has no limits, which kind of inspires people that despite certain exploitations happening in the world, you can actually make a difference, and these things can change. Because a lot of people sometimes are a bit skeptical that, oh, can I really make a difference? So we've done our fair trade clothing line. Like I said, that's selling online, and it also sells through some retailers, and we have stores at events. We've done 2 fashion shows now, and the money from that is all being used to support orphans in Kenya. So we went out to Kenya this year, and we got to we got to do focus groups with a lot of the young girls who have been affected by HIV and AIDS in the village. And from that, we're going out again next year to implement a number of projects, such as fashion projects. So we're going to be teaching the girls how to use sewing machines. We're going to be setting up a jewelry making course. We're going to be setting up a bag making course and stuff like that. So all the money that we raise from our events is literally giving people options and giving people a way out of poverty, so they don't have to, just continue in the cycle of poverty that they've been in, but they can actually break the cycle of poverty through their skills and through the talents that they're now making use of.
So are the majority of people from United for Change, are they volunteers, yeah?
Yep, everyone's a volunteer.
Okay. And so where did you find your designers?
That's normally because, once again, we promote young people. So normally we'll just send out, just through word of mouth, through networking events that we do at like universities, just general fashion events, even using social media such as Facebook. We kind of just put a call out there and just encourage young people to kind of get involved. So yeah, so I'd say it's mainly through that.
Okay, and the final question is, what are the plans for the money that's raised this year?
This year, so a lot of what we're doing at the moment is research-based. So like I said, we want to set up a skills centre in Kenya next year, which will be compiled of those things such as a jewelry making course and stuff like that. So a lot of what we're doing now is research-based, and it's young people volunteer-led. So we've got a workshop at the end of July, and we're just going to get the young people to come together in groups and kind of brainstorm about how we can actually get all the money and come up with a plan for how we can implement the skills centre next year. So we still need lots of money, because obviously the money from one event won't be able to do that. So we're still fundraising. We're still planning hopefully more events for this year.
Okay.
So that we can get the money needed so we can start launching next year. But we're definitely set to go to Kenya next year, spring.
Are you planning to do any events in any other parts of the UK, or is it just London mainly that you're based?
So far it's London, but our actual aim, funny to say that, is to go out to 2 other cities in the UK, hopefully next year, to replicate our Fashion for Change or music events.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
so we could be coming to Scotland.
That sounds good to me anyway. Count me in if you come to Scotland. I'm here for another year at least, so... what was I going to say? But if you could just quickly plug us your websites, blog spots, whatever it is, wherever we can buy your things or keep up to date with what you're doing.
Okay, so our online shop is www.fashion.bigcartel.com, and you can check out our Facebook. Just go to United for Change or put in Fashion for Change. And you can check out our blog, which is www.fashionforchange.org.uk. Okay,
all right. Thank you very much for your time anyway, and hopefully we'll get a follow-up with you soon as well, to find out what you're doing. Now we've got a hot track from Ike featuring Ebbs. This is Over the Brink.
Yeah, you know what? I've noticed when I look at society, I realise that our generation is standing on the brink of greatness. But there's things in our way, things like poverty. But you know what? If it's in our way, just push it over the brink. Yeah. Pop culture shapes our mentality. Shouldn't be the case, but that's the reality. Staring in the face of selfish normality. It took a long trip just to gain a bit of clarity. Took a step back from consumers and capital, just long enough to come back and wanna pack it all in, give it up, separate from the culture. But as an artist, I'm creating a sculpture, little by little, chip away. It's a process, slow progress is better than no progress. Trying to raise awareness, I promote fairness. Trying to get a fair deal, fair trade, that's blessed. Trying to change a mind frame, push past mind game. If I wanna see change, then I gotta be changed. Gotta change myself, not about my wealth. If I can't change me, I can't change nothing else.
We gotta change mind frames if we wanna see change, if we're gonna be changed. We gotta change mind frames if we wanna see change, if we're gonna be changed. You gotta change your mind frame if you wanna see change, if you wanna be changed. We gotta change the way we think, push poverty over the brink, poverty extinct.
I'm the change that I wanna see, raised on the land of hope and opportunity, trying to make the hope turn into a reality. But misguided dreams raise the menace to society. D&G jeans, new whips and hot chicks, Scarface dreams and a hot-headed fantasy. If you wanna see change, then look inside of me. Took a trip far away to a land of poverty. Expected the worst, didn't know what was in store for me. They told me don't go, stay home, make peace. But I think it was fate, or maybe it was destiny. Maybe to escape that got me to volunteer. No matter what it was, I'm glad cause I got to see that there's more to life than being a celebrity. Feels good to give back and fight for their liberty. Justice and development make poverty history.
We gotta change mind frames if you wanna see change, if we're gonna be changed. We gotta change mind frames if you wanna see change, if we're gonna be changed. You gotta change your mind frame if you wanna see change, if you wanna be changed. We gotta change the way we think, push poverty over the brink, poverty extinct.
No, I haven't got £1 million, but £1 million can't compare to what I've got. Pop culture points to the glitz and the glamour as the measure of success, but it's not. No, I haven't got the answers to the world's problems, but I'm searching and I won't stop. What I've got is a chance to be the change I wanna see.
You can be the change, I can be the change. The change is something that begins with me. It ain't about fame, no money to exchange. The change is something that happens in me. It's more than just words, more than just a verse. Cause change is action that changes the world. Give a little time, share what's on your mind. Cause change is something that happens all the time.
We gotta change mind frames if you wanna see change, if we're gonna be changed. We gotta change mind frames if you wanna see change, if we're gonna be changed. You gotta change your mind frame if you wanna see change, if you wanna be changed. We gotta change the way we think. Push poverty over the brink, poverty extinct. We gotta change mind frames if you wanna see change, if we're gonna be changed. We gotta change mind frames if you wanna see change, if we're gonna be changed. You gotta change your mind frame if you wanna see change, if you wanna be changed. We gotta change the way we think. Push poverty over the brink, poverty extinct.
The statistics are black and white. 3 billion people will live in extreme poverty. That's almost half of the world. 10 million children will die this year before their 5th birthday. Up to 12 million children will be forced to flee their homes because of conflict. More than 15 million children have been orphaned as a result of AIDS. 101 million children of primary school age are not in school. The statistics speak for themselves. But we believe poverty is more than just a statistic. It's a face.